And Sanders hits the ground running in South Carolina following a high-profile story on 60 Minutes.
And in that interview, some old footage of an interview in Vermont with then Mayor Sanders. Joe Carroll talks to the reporter.
Lauren Glenn Davidian's 15 minutes of fame came on Sunday night's 60 Minutes, seen by millions.
Oh, it was exciting. My phone blew up in the last 24 hours.
It was a grainy 1985 video from a conversation Davidian had with then Burlington Mayor Bernie Sanders on his support of President Fidel Castro of Cuba.
He educated the kids, gave them health care, totally transformed the society.
Davidian is the longtime executive director of Channel 17, the Burlington government cable access channel. The organization has 1,000 hours of Sanders through the 80s, unedited conversations of his beliefs.
But this is the DVD collection.
Sanders, who has a deep distrust of what he calls corporate media, wanted his message to go out on his terms.
That Bernie understood that CCTV and public access was a way for him to go directly to the people of his community.
Davidian, an unapologetic supporter of Sanders' run for president, is now busy answering calls from national and international news organizations wanting those tapes. What they are doing with them is polar opposite of what Sanders wanted, turning them into Bernie bites.
What he said on 60 Minutes was not Castro was the best thing since sliced bread. What he said was in Cuba, people had medical care and they had literacy, access to being able to read and write.
Michael Blood is in charge of transferring classic Sanders into 21st century by digitizing for all to see online.
One of the big things here is that we film gavel-to-gavel coverage. And so when people take small clips of what people say out of context, it can be kind of aggravating.
Davidian says if Sanders remains the frontrunner, she expects more media and political opponents will be paying her a visit. In Burlington, Joe Carroll, Channel 3 News.